Walking into Eternity, Perception, Sound and Self in Episode 3 of Ulysses by James Joyce, by Walter Bone, Lecture 1. So now I'm seeing a bit of antithesis going back and forth again. Joyce loves this kind of internal tension. And then, this part's really odd, he suddenly brings in bodies. Now obviously, he's thinking of someone. Maybe someone he's read, someone he's referencing or alluding to. And sure, it would be nice to know exactly who, but do we need to know? Not necessarily. That's part of Joyce's method. You can still feel the meaning, even if you don't catch every allusion. So he adds in bodies. Why? Because he's circling back to the idea of limits. Limits of the body, of perception, of knowing. There's a physical boundary to experience. And then comes this confusing bit. Then he was aware. Who is he? It's an unreferenced pronoun, drives readers crazy. It's not clear. Confuses almost everyone at first until you start piecing together clues, maybe philosophical connections, maybe allusions to Greek thinkers. If you go back to episode 2, for example, you'll see connections to Aristotle. If you move forward a bit, you get Dante references. Joyce is playing this long intertextual game. But okay, I'm jumping ahead. Let's stick to the text. So, then he was aware of them bodies before, of them colour. We're back to colour again, back to the symbols. And then a rhetorical question. How? By knocking his sconce against them. Now what's a sconce? It might be slang here, a head maybe. Like he bumps his head against the world to learn from it. That's the physicality again. But it also could be like a stick, some kind of prop. He does mention a stick earlier, maybe like an ash plant, the kind Stephen carries. There's a room for interpretation here. Then he says, "Go easy, mate." He's talking to himself, telling himself to slow down, be gentle, go easy. You can feel the self-soothing, like he's getting overwhelmed by his own thoughts. Bald he was. Again, who? We don't know. Joyce drops these shadowy figures in without explanation. And then, and a millionaire. Who's the millionaire? No idea. Is it the same he? Maybe, maybe not. Joyce isn't giving us a clear answer here.